Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
Not only is it political season, it's also silly season, because now the Republicans and the Democrats are going to start going back and forth with each other in regards to removing presidential candidates off of ballots in states. Watch this short video of Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida talking about doing just that with President Joe Biden. Check it out.
This is just going to be a tit for tat, and it's just not going to end well. You could make a case, and I'm actually looking at this in Florida now. Could we make a credible case that Biden, because of the invasion of 8 million? And again, I don't think that's the right way to do it.
So as you saw there, he says, well, it's going to be a little tit for tat. And we can also make the case that since Joe Biden has allowed over 8 million migrants to come into the country, well, we're going to take him off the ballot here in Florida. They're entertaining it, right? Well, we also know that in Colorado and in Maine, they have made a move to take former President Donald Trump off the ballot. As you guys know, it looks like it may be him representing the Republicans going up against that of incumbent Joe Biden in 2024 in November, to be exact. And so in Colorado, which is now being contested as being appealed by former President Donald Trump's people, they took him off the ballot, but he's now on there temporarily until they can make a better decision. Of course, Maine decided to do the same thing. And so again, we're going to start to see all this back and forth, which is why I call it silly season, because I thought that the people of America had a say so. I thought there was this thing they call democracy, right? Where people can decide how they want the government to run. And so now you have all of these people, whether it's on the federal level or the state level, wherever, they're trying to make decisions as to who can run for president and all this other stuff. Now, listen, I know Donald Trump's got a lot of things going on as far as, legally. He's facing almost 100 lawsuits and criminal cases and a whole bunch of stuff for, his role in the insurrection, him trying to fudge the election results there in Georgia, and some other stuff. He got a little porn star problem once upon a time, you know what I mean? So of course they being not just the Democrats but Republicans, are trying to get Donald Trump removed. Again, he is the front runner there in the Republican Party. And so now they have DeSantis saying, well, we're going to think about taking Biden off due to what he's done with the migrants. Now, of course, with the migrants, y'all have seen and heard all over the United States. There's been a copious amount of migrants coming into the country, and especially in places like Chicago and New York. They have gotten a lot of resources, money, and, just basically help that American citizens aren't getting due to them coming over here and saying, hey, we don't have anything. And so there's been a lot of things to help them. And so as I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, does DeSantis have a point? Should Joe Biden and Kamala, because remember, they put them two together anytime they're talking about them, should they be held accountable for what's going on there at the border? Because y'all know when Trump was in office, there was a thing called Title 42 that meant that nobody can come into the country, especially due to the pandemic that was going on. And the premise was, well, we don't want it to spread, right? People bringing it from other countries. So, y'all stay where y'all at until further notice. Well, when Biden got into office, he was like, enough with Title 42. We're going to let everybody come in. And everybody came in, and they're still coming into the country, causing a lot of hardship on local governments. And, the budgets are being overblown, and just a lot of stuff going on. You got residents like they're in Chicago who are like, hey, black residents to be exact, y'all moving them into our neighborhoods. We hardly have anything, but here y'all are. Brandon Johnson, the new mayor there, you're taking care of these migrants, but you ain't taking care of the people who got you in office. And so I think it's silly on both ends to remove people from the ballot unless they've done something proven in a court of law and all that other stuff wrong. Because, you know, per the Constitution, if you're an insurrectionist, you shall not be able to run for president. That hasn't been proved about Donald Trump just yet as to whether he is actually an insurrectionist, even though the argument can be made. Well, you know, he kind of told the people, go do it. Go down there to Congress, the halls of Congress, and let them know that you guys will not stop the steal, that I've been robbed, right? So some people say, well, yeah, he made them do it, but I don't know. I just like to think about certain things. I don't have a dog in the fight. Did he make those grown people go do that? Or, you know, did they kind of do it on their own? Now, I know you could tell the person, hey, why don't you go put your hand on the stove? It ain't hot. Now, somebody told you to do that. Are you going to do it? You're probably not, right? Unless it's something going on with you that you would, you know, put your hand on the stove or whatever the case is. And listen, again, I'm not trying to defend Trump, but what I am saying is until he is actually proven to do something, you know, you have these states that are taking him off ballots and stuff like that. But again, you the people are supposed to be very important. If that's the case, why are they even asking people to go to the polls in November? Why not just stay home and let the states decide who is going to be president? Let them just take people off the ballots and put people on the ballots and all this other nonsense, you know. But that's where it's come. So where it's come to in 2024, as far as politics are concerned, they're going to make the ultimate decision as to who you can vote for. That really is supposed to be up to the people. So whether Biden gets taken off the ballots in Florida, whether Trump gets taken off in all these other states, it really remains to be seen. But I'll tell you this, if they did that in a lot of other countries, they would turn all the way up. They would never allow their government to make such a decision for them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's something to think about. But in the meantime, y'all tell me what you think of this story. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.